Your cat might be in serious pain right now and showing you exactly that on their face every single day, and you have absolutely no idea. That is not a knock on you at all. Cats evolved to hide weakness like their lives depended on it, because historically, they literally did. Today, I am breaking down 5 things written right on your cat's face that signals something is wrong, using the exact same validated tool veterinary researchers now use in clinics. Let's get into all 5 of them right now. The feline mask of stoicism, why your cat will never just tell you they hurt. Here is the thing that took me a long time to really absorb, and once I understood it, the way I look at my cat completely changed. Cats did not evolve alongside packs or herds where another member might look after a weak individual. They evolved as solitary hunters. In the wild, showing pain or weakness meant you became someone else's lunch. That survival instinct is so deeply wired into every domestic cat alive today that even in your completely safe, predator-free living room, your cat's brain is running the same program. Do not show it. Do not signal it. Keep the face neutral and the posture together. This means cats in genuine chronic pain, arthritis, dental disease, kidney issues, you name it, will often continue eating, purring, and sitting in your lap while their body is screaming at a volume we simply cannot hear. By the time they stop eating or start limping visibly, the condition is often quite advanced and harder to treat. The good news is that researchers at the University of Montreal solved exactly this problem in 2019 with a validated clinical tool that any cat owner can start using today, and it starts with the eyes. The geometry of a painful gaze, what your cat's eyes are actually telling you. The first thing veterinary researchers identified on the Feline Grimace Scale is what they call orbital tightening. In plain language, that is the difference between soft, relaxed, open eyes and eyes that look slightly squinted or heavy even when your cat is completely awake. A relaxed cat has round, gently open eyes. A cat in pain starts to close them slightly, as if holding tension around the eye socket without fully shutting them. It looks a little like your cat is squinting at bright light, except there is no bright light. The eye shape shifts from round toward an almond or flattened aperture. Here's a practical way to check this right now, and it takes about 30 seconds. Take a photo of your cat when they are deeply relaxed, lying in a sunny spot after a meal or during a slow purring session on the couch. That's your baseline eye shape. Now look at how their eyes appear first thing in the morning when they have just woken up, or during a quiet sit on the floor. Any consistent narrowing or heaviness around the eyes that was not in that baseline photo is absolutely worth paying attention to. It's one of the most reliable early signals in the entire Feline Grimace Scale, and most owners never learn to see it. And what the ears are doing at the exact same time makes the whole picture even clearer. Decoding ear and muzzle shifts, the 2-second check that reveals chronic pain. Here's where the Feline Grimace Scale gets really practical, because these 2 markers together are genuinely something you can learn to spot in seconds once you know what you're looking for. Ears first. A comfortable cat holds their ears forward or gently upright and alert. A cat in pain tends to rotate their ears outward and slightly downward. Researchers call it the airplane ear position, and once you see it described that way, it becomes impossible to unsee. The ears rotate away from the face like wings, rather than pointing forward the way they do when your cat is curious or comfortable. Now, the muzzle. When a cat is relaxed, the muzzle is round and soft. The whisker pads look natural and spread. When a cat is experiencing pain, the muzzle tightens and becomes slightly elliptical or elongated, and the whisker pads can look bunched or pulled forward into a cluster rather than fanning out naturally. Seeing both ear rotation and muzzle tightening at the same time is a significant signal. And here's the thing that gets me every time I think about it. These changes can be present even when your cat is sitting quietly, seemingly doing nothing. Are you already watching your cat's face with this in mind, or did you not know this was something to look for? Drop a comment, because I genuinely want to know how many people had no idea this scale existed before today. Establishing your cat's baseline. Why you need photos of your cat right now. Okay, here is the one that most people skip and then regret. Everything I've described so far only works if you know what your cat specifically looks like when they are completely pain-free. And here's the thing, most of us think we know our cat's face well because we see it every day, but we're almost never looking at it with this level of attention, and we tend to adapt to gradual changes without noticing them. The solution is embarrassingly simple. Film or photograph your cat during peak comfort, after a long nap in their favorite spot, right after a meal when they're relaxed and warm, during a slow purring session. Capture their eyes, ears, and muzzle clearly. Do this a few times over the course of a few days and save those images. That's your baseline. That's what not in pain looks like for your individual cat. Senior cats especially benefit from quarterly baseline photos because conditions like arthritis and dental disease creep in so gradually that the changes become almost invisible to daily observation until you literally compare a photo from 6 months ago to today and think, wait, something really is different here. When you have that baseline saved in your phone, you have something real and concrete to bring to your vet appointment instead of just a vague feeling that something seems off. Before we continue, if you're finding this information helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our videos. Share this with other cat owners who need this information. Together, we can help more cats get the relief they deserve. From observation to proactive care, what to do when you see these signals. Here's the part that actually matters, because noticing something and knowing what to do with it are two different things. If you start watching your cat's face and you notice consistent orbital tightening, ear rotation, or muzzle tension that doesn't resolve after a relaxed afternoon, that's your signal to move. Don't wait for them to stop eating or to limp visibly. That window has already passed. The most useful thing you can do is document it. Take a short video, 30 seconds to a minute, of the facial expressions you're seeing. Note when you observed it, what your cat was doing, and whether it seems to come and go or is consistently present. Bring that documentation to your vet. A verbal description of "they seem a little off lately" is easy for even a well-meaning vet to dismiss or attribute to normal aging. A video showing clear orbital tightening and ear rotation that was not present in your baseline photos is a completely different and much more compelling conversation starter. Your vet has the training to determine what's behind those signals, whether arthritis, dental pain, internal discomfort, or something entirely different, and what pain management options are safe and appropriate for your specific cat. And please never give your cat over-the-counter pain medications from your own medicine cabinet. Drugs like ibuprofen and acetaminophen are outright fatal to cats. The vet visit is the only safe next step. Here's what I want you to take away from today. Your cat is not being dramatic or stoic or mysterious by some personality quirk. They are biologically programmed to hide every sign of pain they can possibly hide, and they are very, very good at doing it. But their face tells the truth if you know the 5 markers to look for. Eyes, ears, muzzle, whisker position, and head position are the language of feline pain, and you can start reading it today. Build your baseline this week, and if something looks consistently different from that baseline, document it and get to a vet. For a healthy cat, this knowledge is pure prevention. For a cat already dealing with something, catching it earlier means better outcomes, more options, and more time together.